Listen to this clip of Chuck Schumer calling for a forceful uprising. I kid you not.
People should be forcefully rising up against this, speaking out against it.
Okay, so that was the most prominent elected Democrat in America calling for a forceful uprising. Those were the words that he used. The last time we saw a forceful uprising in this country, the Confederacy fired on Fort Sumter and the Civil War began. The left are calling for that again. We're serious. And we know that sensible people right now are probably rolling their eyes. You roll your eyes when you hear about stuff like the No Kings protests happening again this weekend. But just remember that sensible people rolled their eyes in 1860 as well. America's never going to go to war with America, right? That's what they thought. And 700,000 Americans died in that war. The left are pushing for something to happen, something violent that they can then use to justify what they want to do next. Widespread civil unrest, put another way, war.
I wish it wasn't necessary, but unfortunately we find ourselves in another time in American history where it's become necessary for Donald Trump to use the force of the federal government to go into these states, these rebellious states, and do what he needs to do. I mean, when we have these violent extremists that are straight up resisting the law, straight up resisting the will of the people that has been brought in by a national election, well, we have to do stuff. We have to do something. And there's a history of it. Happened in the 1860s, happened in the 1960s as well, whenever the federal government had to go into the South and make the states obey the law of the land that was changing things. And once again, saints, I wish we weren't in this place, but we are. So remember, pray for your president, pray for this nation. We are at a time of civil unrest right now. And before you blink, it can become civil war. For more content to help you with your Christian walk, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe.